Yesterday we got to watch probably one of the most horrific, terrible ball games ever, right? I mean, it was awful in all aspects of the game. And during that game, even though we won, okay, 3-0, whoop-de-doo, there was a lot of injuries. And one of them actually was suffered by Justin Jefferson, who actually just returned off the injury report. We signed him to the active roster before his 21-day window closed. We were all excited. Fantasy owners were pumped up. And then, bam, he goes over the middle, jumps up for a ball, and gets crushed by safety Marcus Epps of the Raiders. And he exits the game, gets sent to the hospital with a chest injury. That's all we basically know about Justin, what kind of was happening at the moment in time. Now we kind of learned that he went to the hospital because they wanted to make sure there was no internal damage. Obviously, you're looking at the ribs being broken or something. That's the first cause for concern. And then the second one would obviously be any internal organs messed up, if there's internal bleeding and stuff like that. That's what they wanted to look at. That's why he went to the hospital for precautionary measures. So what are the chances that Justin Jefferson plays this upcoming week against the Cincinnati Bengals on a short week? I'm saying there's a good chance, but there's also a chance that he doesn't play, okay? Because why risk it, especially at this point in the season? I know we have a winning record. We're fighting to stay in the playoffs and stuff like that, but what are the chances? Let's get right into it. Kevin O'Connell gave us a good look at what to expect this upcoming week for Justin Jefferson, if he plays or if he's not going to play. But first, before we get to that, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It'd be much appreciated. So, what's going on with Justin Jefferson? Well, the Minnesota Vikings are optimistic about receiver Justin Jefferson's chances of making a quick recovery from the chest injury that sidelined him after just 13 snaps Sunday during the team's 3-0 victory over the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, doctors ruled out any significant internal injuries during a quick trip to a local hospital, and Jefferson actually returned to Minnesota with the team Sunday night. As a result, Coach Kevin O'Connell said, hey, I'm going to consider Justin day-to-day with a good chance to hopefully be playing with us on Saturday in Cincinnati. So there's a good chance that Justin Jefferson does suit up this weekend. I'm assuming it probably would be on a pitch count if I had to guess, unless he's 100% ready to rock and roll. I'm sure that hit did not feel great at the time, but right away, I think everyone was like, are you kidding me? Like, we're really going to lose this guy for the rest of the season. That is not the case. He's currently day-to-day, and there is a good chance that he plays. But who's going to be throwing him the ball? Right, because Dobbs started that game, couldn't put any points on the board, looked awful, was forcing passes yet again, was making terrible reads, and then bam, in the fourth quarter finally gets benched for Nick Mullins, who found a way to march down the field. He was taking chances, I really like that, and found a way to get us on the board and actually win us the ball game. So who's going to be the quarterback going into this one, right? O'Connell talked or further kind of went on about Justin Jefferson, saying he's doing pretty well today. It's just a matter of continuing to monitor any potential things that could arise. But the quarterback situation is different. Okay, O'Connell, however, was not ready to announce who would be throwing passes Saturday to Jefferson. Backup quarterback Nick Mullins replaced starter Josh Dobbs in the fourth quarter Sunday and led the Vikings on their only scoring drive, completing 9 of 13 passes for only 83 yards. It was an abysmal game in all aspects. We've already been through that, right? Now, Mullins would appear to be the likeliest choice, but O'Connell said it's just a matter of dialogue with the staff and making sure that everybody understands where I would like to go with the decision and then the communication with the players. So I also kind of heard that, okay, so first, in my opinion, we got to give the ball to Nick Mullins, okay? Josh Dobbs has to take a back seat, has to be on the bench. I haven't liked what I've seen out in the past couple weeks, and it's time to look forward, time to try to get some spark into this offense because we have not been great the last couple weeks. But there's also been iteration or some talk about potentially having Jaren Hall, who Kevin O'Connell really likes, getting the start. And Adam Schefter reiterated that on the Pat McAfee show, saying, look, there's a chance that Jaren Hall could end up getting the start because he had a pretty decent day before getting hurt in that Atlanta Falcons game, so why not have him take the field? My assumption is it's going to be Mullins as the 1, Jaren Hall as the 2, and then Dobbs as the emergency 3 quarterback. Otherwise, it would be Mullins as the 1, Dobbs as the second quarterback or backup quarterback, and then Jaren Hall once again as the emergency quarterback. But at some point, we got to see more of Jaren Hall. I liked what I seen out of Nick Mullins, but we really are unsure of who's going to be throwing the ball to Justin Jefferson and the other receivers this upcoming Saturday against the Cincinnati Bengals. So you guys can let me know what your thoughts are on this whole topic. Justin Jefferson has a good chance to play. Should he play against Cincinnati? Let me know down below. Also, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be much appreciated. Have a great rest of your night, folks, and Skol Vikes.